Hey, do you know what time it is? That's right. It's time for Coach Lindy's podcast. The podcast to get you moving. Hi, I'm Lindy Hutchinson, a certified life mastery consultant with the Brave Thinking Institute. As a life coach, I help others transform their life as I have mine. It's not easy, but it is possible, and it most certainly is worth it. Each week, I'll share insights that inform, inspire, and ignite in you your desire to create a life that you love. So let's find out what's going on this week. Hey, it's Coach Lindy, and welcome to the podcast. It's great to be with you again. And what do we have this week? We have a repeat Top Banana, a featured author, Dr. Joe Dispenza. We had Dr. Joe episode 25. This is episode 38. We talked about You Are the Placebo last time. This time we're talking about his best-selling book, Becoming Supernatural, How Common People Are Doing the Uncommon. This was released in 2019. So, if you weren't with us on our 25th episode, who is Dr. Joe? Dr. Joe was born in 1961 in Buffalo, New York. So that makes him, at the time of this recording, 64. He's married with 3 kids. And I believe he lives in Southern California. He had a life-altering experience. He is trained as a chiropractor, but when he was 25, he was in a triathlon, and someone ran through the barricade and hit him while he was in the cycling part of the race. And he flew into the air several yards, landed on cement. And if that wasn't bad enough, an article of his clothing got caught on the same vehicle and drug him several feet before coming to a stop. So you can imagine this was not a pretty picture, and he probably wasn't feeling too good. Well, 3 specialists reviewed all of the x-rays and MRIs and all the things that they looked at, and he had what you call broken back. Several vertebrae were broken, contusions. It was pretty much a mess. They recommended a surgery where they put a 12-inch metal rod in your back for stability, and I believe they unanimously agreed on doing that. However, Dr. Joe, though he appreciated the care he was giving, he had done a great deal of research into especially the Eastern arts of healing, and he understood the powerful mind-body connection. So instead of doing that surgery, he decided to use visualization and letting his mind, his brain, the image of a healthy spine, which he knew well because he was a chiropractor, and he also knew, looking at the x-rays, what his back looked like, and visualizing his back healing. And much to the surprise of everyone around, after 11 weeks, he walked out of the hospital. And that's after they said there was a strong chance he may never walk again. And so he committed the rest of his career to telling people, showing people how the mind can heal the body. And we have what you could call supernatural abilities. So it's not talking about voodoo or black magic, nothing like that. It's about utilizing our amazing brain's power and the mind to visualize your career, healing your body. It can go on and on, changing any habit and reaching new goals that we may want to reach. So becoming supernatural he talks about how we have extraordinary potential, just like he demonstrated. We can transcend our limitations and access higher states of consciousness where we can become supernatural. We can go beyond what we thought we could do. The 3 specialists who recommended that surgery for Dr. Joe many years ago, they did it sincerely and with the best intention. But he was able to tap into his own ability, his own body's ability to heal itself. So we can harness our innate power and create a life filled with endless possibilities. We can learn the mind-body connection and utilize it just like he did. We will transcend our limitations and create a life far beyond what we ever thought possible. So in this book, Becoming Supernatural, we learn how to control the mind. The difference between the brain's waves, the beta and the alpha. He also explains his method of walking meditation. And he describes the quantum realm and using that quantum realm and the 6th sense. A lot of this we've heard, in different entertainments, books, and it gets kind of spacey and stuff you're not sure you can believe. But when you hear how he explains his experiences and many patients that he's had and the things that he's seen over and over again, not once or twice, but thousands of people have been touched by understanding how they can use their mind to heal their body, how to become better in their own life and create a life far beyond what they ever thought possible. Our existence goes beyond their visible realm. We are but one of the multitude we can exist as. So just with what we got as we were born, living a life, going to work, going to school, going about our business, we actually learn that this is a very limited life and we have available right within us so much more. Mindfulness is the needed skill in our day-to-day life. It opens our view of the present reality far wider than before. Our 5 senses, as they are, will not tap into the supernatural. We need to get a higher sense of perception, and he'll explain how they do that. This is Becoming Supernatural is a New York Times bestseller. I believe all his books were bestsellers. He travels all over the world. He's educated millions of people on how they can harness the power that they already have to create an amazing life, heal their body, their mind, and everything that they need to become better, greater than they are. So this week, our power word is, or words, supernatural. Our Train the Brain thought for the week is become more than you ever thought possible. And our Hey, That's Funny file from the fictitious character on Seinfeld, one of my favorite shows, George Costanza said, "I'm depressed, disturbed, and inadequate. I have it all." I'm sure a lot of us feel like that sometimes. So, thanks for joining me this week. Pick up Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural. It's really amazing. If you'd like to listen to it, yes, you can also listen to it for free on YouTube. Becoming Supernatural. It is definitely worth your time. It's worth being in your library. It's worth listening to. I've listened to it over and over again. It is certainly worth it. So, have a great week. Keep building your dreams and creating a life that you love because you're worth it. See you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for joining me this week. I look forward to being with you every week. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, please email me at coachlindy@lindyhutchinson.com. My name is spelled Lyndi, so it's Coach Lindy, Lyndi, at Lindy Hutchinson, LYNDIHUTCHINSON.com. I value what your input is, and I'm always open up for suggestions and ideas. If you will like and or subscribe to this podcast, that would be wonderful. I appreciate it. And I enjoy anything that you might want to send in, or if you would like some more information about coaching, send me an email and I will get back with you, and we'll talk about how you can create your best life. Have a good week. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.